just when fans thought the offseason couldn't get any crazier, boom. NBA insider Stephen A. Smith drops a bomb. A shocking trade involving Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Warriors is reportedly in motion. Pairing the Greek Freak with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler could create the most unstoppable trio in NBA history. But that's not all. Kai Sotto is also rumored to be joining, and Curry's injury update just shook the locker room. Are the Warriors forming the next super team? Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will leave you speechless. Before we dive into this absolutely wild and breaking story out of the NBA, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update on the Golden State Warriors and the latest breaking news across the league. And don't forget, leave a comment below with your thoughts. Are the Warriors officially back? Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans around the world, brace yourselves. Because what we're witnessing right now is not just another NBA off-season story. This isn't a rumor floating in the wind or some wild speculation on a Reddit thread. No. This is real. This is big. And this might be one of the most earth-shaking developments in recent Golden State Warriors history. According to none other than ESPN's iconic and fiery analyst Stephen A. Smith, yes, Stephen A. himself, the Warriors are in the final stages of a deal to acquire none other than two-time MVP and defensive monster Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks. Let that sink in for a second. Giannis, the Greek Freak, joining forces with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler in the Bay Area. That's not a lineup. That's a basketball apocalypse for the rest of the league. And the timing? Absolutely crucial. Because just as critics and analysts began whispering that the Warriors' dynasty was nearing its twilight, this front office drops an absolute nuclear bomb on the NBA landscape. You can say goodbye to rebuilding and say hello to domination, because if this deal gets finalized, and all signs say it will, we are looking at a team poised to reclaim the throne they once ruled. Now, let's break it all down. Let's talk about how this trade is going down, what it means for the Warriors, what it means for Giannis, and how this is about to shake up the power structure of the entire NBA. First off, the details are still emerging, but what we do know from Stephen A.'s confirmation is that this isn't just a rumor. Talks have progressed significantly, and all signs point to the Warriors sending a significant package of young talent, picks, and potentially even some veteran pieces to Milwaukee in exchange for the Greek Freak. Let's be real. This is not a trade you make unless you're 1000% serious about winning another championship immediately. Giannis has been the most dominant two-way player in the league for years now. We're talking about a guy who can drop 40 points, snatch 15 rebounds, protect the rim like a fortress, and guard every position on the floor. He's a once-in-a-generation type of player. A wrecking ball in transition. A leader on and off the court. And now, he's potentially suiting up in a Warriors jersey? Next to Steph? Next to Jimmy? Warriors fans, pinch yourselves, this might just be the most powerful trio assembled since the Durant era, maybe even stronger. But wait, that's not all. While Giannis may be the blockbuster headline, there's another name quietly making massive waves in the Bay Area. And that name is Kai Sotto. Yes, the Filipino sensation, the 7'3" unicorn who's taken the basketball world by storm. Reports have emerged that Kai is closing in on a deal to join the Golden State Warriors as well. And folks, this is no minor footnote. This move could reshape the identity and international presence of the franchise. Kai Sotto is more than just a project. He's a developing superstar with a global following. His blend of size, touch, court vision, and shot-blocking instincts make him one of the most intriguing young prospects we've seen in years. And in Golden State's system, a system built on movement, creativity, and unselfish basketball, the sky is truly the limit for a talent like Kai. From a marketing standpoint, from a cultural standpoint, from a talent development standpoint, this move is genius. It not only adds depth to the frontcourt but brings in a global fanbase that has long awaited Kai's arrival on the biggest stage. And just to add a cherry on top of this loaded sundae, there's some good news for the die-hard Dub Nation faithful worried about the current status of Steph Curry. Yes, our superstar, the face of the franchise, the man who redefined the three-point shot is working his way back from that left hamstring strain. And here's the positive update. The Warriors have officially cleared him for light on-court workouts, including shooting drills. He's already been spotted getting shots up, moving with increasing confidence, and is set for a re-evaluation ahead of what could be a decisive Game 6. Let's be clear, if Steph Curry returns, Giannis joins the team, Jimmy Butler continues to do Jimmy Butler things, and Kai Sotto gets even 15 minutes of productive playing time a night, we are looking at a Golden State team that can bulldoze through the Western Conference. This isn't a rebuild. This is a reload. Now, let's take a step back and talk about how we got here. The 2024-2025 season has been anything but predictable. The Warriors started off slow, riddled with inconsistency, plagued by injuries, and struggling to find a rhythm. Critics said the dynasty was over. They said the team was too old, that the magic had run out. But what they didn't count on: the Warriors' resilience, their front office, their willingness to push all the chips to the center of the table. The moment the Bucks started showing cracks after another disappointing playoff exit, the Warriors pounced. They knew Giannis wouldn't stay in Milwaukee forever. They knew he wanted another ring, a bigger spotlight, a team that matches his drive. Enter the Golden State Warriors. And what a pitch it must have been. Play with Steph Curry. Play with Jimmy Butler. Compete for a title every single year. Play in front of the most passionate fans in the league. And now, maybe help mentor a young international phenom like Kai Sotto. If you're Giannis, that's hard to say no to. Now, obviously, we still need the official press release. We still need the final pieces to click. But the fact that this story is being confirmed by Stephen A. Smith, someone who doesn't throw these kinds of reports around lightly, tells you everything you need to know. This is real. This is happening. And the league should be very, very afraid. Let's also talk a little bit about fit, because a lot of people are asking, how will Giannis mesh with Steph and Jimmy? It's a fair question. But when you break it down, the fit is actually seamless. Steph is the ultimate floor spacer. He draws defenders 30 feet from the rim. Giannis, on the other hand, thrives with space to attack the paint. You can't double him when Steph is on the floor. And with Jimmy bringing that defensive grit and offensive versatility, you're looking at a three-headed monster that can score from anywhere, defend at an elite level, and bring the kind of experience you need to win in June. Throw in young pieces like Kuminga, Moody, Sotto, and maybe even a few more depth signings, and you have a team that's not only built to win now but win for